5th of January 2020. So we are now live the trading WTI crude oil futures NYMEX. So this is not a live trade, but it's a summary of overall trading have been done today because we did enter two trade from my live signal Telegram channel. You may seen in my live Telegram. So from this live Telegram channel that here I can clearly mention that where is the entry. So the first and second entry, can you see the second entry with was a good one with 21 ticks, although the TP is furthermore and this is quite a good entry actually. The entry during the beginning of US session. Just click on the link and follow the instructions so you will be directed to the live Telegram channel. So as for now, so the total profit for today is 400, including one small profit from natural gas, which we try to scalp at the beginning of US session exactly at 9 a.m. New York time. So from this day trading today, we can see two position, 350 plus 60 from natural gas. So both from March contract 2020. And there's a two trade for crude oil for March contract. So the first trade have been mentioned before from my live Telegram channel that this is our first trade. So this is the second trade. Both is a profit today. So yesterday also profit, but only one signal during beginning of US session. So there's so total from crude oil is 350 plus 60 US dollar from natural gas. So we have a total of 410. So you can see at the bottom of this channel, 410 US dollar in profit, which is the total day trade today. So let's take a look on the a bit about the typical analysis on. So I will reopen the chart on the lower side. So this means price level. So this is my trade for the second. You can see there's a small triangle here. This is my second trade, and there's another can triangle here. So this second trade produce the first trade is a quick scalping within a few seconds. So this is a epic trade. This is quite typical from my trading setup for US session, which is a day trade. So every day there will be a signal, 99.8% or 98. This kind of signal quite easy to be found during US session. So this we managed to get around 12 ticks today, so 120. So 12 ticks plus this 21 ticks, so 330. Then another from this natural gas. Natural gas also we earn a few dollars for the salary. So the first trade and this one is the second trade. So the market has been moving down. So let me analyze a bit. There's a strong bearish movement since the market tried to make a full reversal, perhaps in the next 1 hour time. So the moving average as well are pointing to the lower side. So at the beginning of US session, let me clear this drawing. By the way, I'm using a CQG platform and also with a broker AMP futures. Okay, this is the first trade. A small triangle of a purple one, this one a green one first entry. This is the second entry. So the second entry is based on the special paradox entry. The first one is a typical paradox entry, which is we try to find the hidden of the market at the beginning of a US session. So this is a quite typical market. The chance rate for this profit target is about almost 100%. So, but still we'll encounter some losses from time to time. But the winning streak is very high, 9/10, or sometimes 14/15, or like 16/18. So this trading setup has been tested live since 1 year, more than 1 year ago. But the second one, this one is a special setup, been tested created a few months ago, but still under monitoring. So far looks good. Keep producing a good large profit. So only you need to have a good boss to hold the position until the end of the market. So you can see data is the first support. This is second support. So the price are moving from first support to the second support. So which is indicate from the pivot level that the bearish is very strong at the beginning of US session. So the first one we do enter for the short sell here, and we have seen the pullback. So from the pullback, then another breakout to the downside. So from my paradox setup, the second signal appeared just before the breakout strategy. So mostly my entry will be just right before the breakout strategy entry, but after the pullback entry. So in between is the setup for my paradox, so which is it is confirm it will go then, and then we will go into the market. A positive profit today from the E-mini S&P. You can feel free to scroll down in my channel. I have uploaded the video 137 for one lot position size. So was a quick one as well during at the beginning of US session. So as for natural gas, I will show you a bit about natural gas technical analysis. I did open one position at the beginning, although I have made a mistake when entering the order, but luckily it's a small losses of actually. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Let me go to the small time frame of 10 minutes, which is quite the favorite. A very unique time frame is 10 minutes. Okay, we already opened the 10-minute chart. So this is natural gas, Globex March 2020. I have changed the contract due to the volume after checking with the CME that the volume already increased on the March contract. So we have to make some changes. So the first mistake made here is accidentally wrongly position key in the position. It's supposed to be buy stop limit, but I did click on the sell market. And from this point, so there's a good point of not a breakout, but it's the paradox somewhere here, which means there's a volume in the market, but the price didn't move until it reached at a certain level. So I've queued my position at 1.874, and then exit at the 161.8% 8% of a FIBO level, so which is the profit target for this entry. So for for natural gas, we managed to secure some profit. It was a nice one, not much, but a good one. This kind of setup appeared daily on the larger time frame, so it's quite easy and quite stable. But the terms of the profit is not much, maybe around 8 to 10 ticks, which is what for one lot we might get around $80 to 100 US dollar in profit daily. So if you are trading with the AMP futures, the low margin requirement of 500 can help you to go into the trading with four lots, and maybe you can earn around 400 US dollar per day. So this one is quite interesting market actually, the natural gas, and the volume is quite high, about 200k, 200,000 of volume on daily basis. So let's go back. I think the market might already finish consolidate and might go for a full reversal. So for crude oil, we managed to secure overall profit of 360, sorry 350, and from our account we did profit of 10. So 350 from from crude oil, and I think the market will reverse back for crude oil. So this is live trading, live chart, a real account. Okay, I think that's it. That's all for today. Yeah, 410 for today, including $60 from natural gas. I think that's all. Thank you for watching. There's also a link in the section below. Just click on the link and you will be directed to the private channel, so you can get the live signal from that link. Just follow the instruction and we see you again next week. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.